Equipment Ainsworth and Elkhorn Valley Equipment O'Neill. KRVN. Classic.
jury on a charge of conspiracy to use weapons of mass destruction inside the U.S. Till now, he's been held in Denver on a charge of lying to the FBI, but he may soon be moved to New York. Authorities say Zazi admitted to receiving training from al-Qaeda and purchased large quantities of hydrogen peroxide and acetone products. He'd also been to New York recently and was in touch with a Muslim cleric there. That cleric and Zazi's father were charged with lying to the FBI. Both of them are being allowed out on bond for now. Jessica Banks at the UN.
World must stand together.
President Obama earlier becoming the first U.S. president to chair a Security Council meeting where a resolution won unanimous approval calling for the end of nuclear weapons. Now the focus turns to finance and the G20 summit. President Obama due to land shortly in Pittsburgh, where Fox News Radio's Jeff Manasso is live.
Police say it's the world's attention. to Pittsburgh, the city pulling out all the stops, spending $20 million to get ready for the G20. So far, demonstrators have been pretty quiet, but as the day goes by, that's expected to change. Thus, the iron fencing around the convention center and the 4,000 law enforcement officers here from all over the country. Lisa?
Thanks, Jeff. New hope in the fight against AIDS, an experimental vaccine that cuts the risk of HIV infection by nearly a third. Tests in Thailand. Fox News contributor Dr. Manny Alvarez says high percentages would make it a breakthrough.
Now, with this preliminary study, I think we'll be able to see the little rays of sunshine in this whole AIDS epidemic.
Wall Street stocks lower right now. The Dow down about 40 points. You're listening to Fox News Radio, fair and balanced.
Okay, seriously, if you missed it, you gotta stop beating yourself up. We know you're feeling bad. Well, everyone else has been going on and on all week about this new comedy on NBC, the one at the community college with Joel McHale and Chevy Chase. Lucky for you, tonight's episode of Community's even better. It's real easy to find. It's right after The Office. Just show up at 8, 7 Central with the live SNL Weekend Update and stay right through Jay Leno. So tomorrow, you'll know what everyone's laughing about. New comedy, NBC Tonight.
Nowadays, when I talk with folks, they know Geico could save them hundreds on their car insurance. But what they want to know is how Geico does it. Well, I say, we got tons of great discounts, like good driver discounts, multi-car discounts. And they say, there's no secret formula. And I say, nah, it's just what we do. And then sometimes they say, maybe it's Talking Gecko's a secret. Well, I wouldn't know what to say about that.
For a free rate quote, visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
New twist in the case of J.C. Dugard, found 18 years after she was kidnapped in California, where she lived with her mom and stepdad. Now there's a man who claims he's Dugard's biological father.
We're reaching out today and hoping and praying that she will hear us and take the first step, helping confirm that she is my daughter.
Ken Slayton says he had a brief affair with Dugard's mother 30 years ago. Who loves you, Medicare? The new question in the health care debate.
Republicans are hammering Democrats over the proposal to trim $500 billion from Medicare to help pay for health care reform. Democrats shot back. The Republicans have always wanted to kill the program and don't have its best interests at heart.
A lot of seniors are being misled by things that are just downright awful.
Illinois Democrat Dick Durbin. Republicans say any Medicare spending controls they proposed in the past were mild compared to the cuts Democrats proposed. And Kansas Republican Sam Brownback notes that Republicans added drug coverage to Medicare.
So the Republicans have supported this. We just don't want to kill this program to create a new one that most of the American public doesn't want.
In Washington, Mike Makowitz, Fox News Radio.
Add one more Democrat to the Senate. Paul Kirk, the former National Party chair, named as the interim replacement for the late Senator Ted Kennedy.
In the next 90 days in the Congress, there will be votes on health care reform, on climate change, on transportation and education funding, on financial regulations. They are critical to our future.
Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick declaring an emergency so he can make the appointment right away on the heels of legislative approval. Kirk stressing he will not be a candidate for the January special election to fill the remainder of Kennedy's term. The Santa Ana winds subsiding. Good news for firefighters battling the latest wildfire in Southern California. It's burning through an agricultural region in Ventura County, charring 25 square miles so far. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News Radio.